once in a while I reminisce and I wonder how we ever came to this. I miss the better days. Turn me up, son.
it quick, money grip, blow your asses out. In a street brawl, I strike men quicker than lightning. You seen what happened in my last fight, friend? I then. L's a clever threat, a lyricist who never sweat. Comparing yourself to me is like a bench to a Chevrolet. And clown rappers, I'm bound to slay. I'm saying hi to all the beauties from around the way. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I ain't rushing into nothing. Oh, you know. I gotta believe in who I'm trusting.
What's up, taters? What up? What up? What up? So listen, how y'all doing? I notice a lot of women are it's starting to uptick a little bit, and I would like women to start calling now if you are interested, because sometimes when I answer you guys questions, you all have follow-up answers. You have follow-up questions. I think it would be best that we have an open dialogue. So I would like people, let me just say, I would like women to start like being able to call in. So if you were interested in talking to me one-on-one, you can keep your name anonymous. I don't really do the webcam call. At this moment, I don't have no interest in doing a webcam call. It's just by voice. So if you are interested, the thing about it is that we are dealing with traditional relationships here. So you have to understand that there are no other women on this platform doing this type of Q&A with women who are interested in traditional relationship. If you're just interested in, well, there's no man to it either. There's no man or woman who's offering relationship advice to traditional women, okay? And so I am the one and only. And there are a gazillion of people who are offering relationship advice to modern women. And of course, they got some people who are offering relationship advice to modern men. I am here to offer it to women. You all are sending me emails and everything like that. And so, thank you, Dark Star. I appreciate that. You all are sending the information. You're sending me the emails, and I would like to start doing some talking, and less, copy paste. Because what I do is I take your email, I copy it, and I paste it onto my Word doc. And so I'm just ready to start doing some more phone calls. So if you are a woman who believes in traditional relationships that leads to marriage, or you're currently in a relationship that's serious, or you're in a marriage situation and you would like to ask me a question, anything dealing with traditional conservatism, feel free to email me for a one-on-one call. You can keep your name anonymous. You can give me a fictitious name. There is no webcam. At the moment, there's no webcam. I just want to get a dialogue back and forth, so that I can get a better understanding. This will help other women too. So there's that. And it will be a learning lesson that's going to be directly affecting you, but also can indirectly affect other women that are listening to you. So if you're interested, just go to treeoflogic.com and send an email. And I'll be happy to arrange that for you. So, and we can do a pre-recorder too. You don't have to say, well, I'm not available. I only listen to your after shows. We can do a pre-recorded. All right, so let's get down to it, shall we? Because we got several questions today, and I'm going to prioritize. If any woman out there would like to call or like to do a a scheduled call, you'll be put ahead of everybody else's questions. It'll always be that way. So there you have it. Okay, so let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Do it, 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 do it. Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, wait a minute. Let me see how my chat doing. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Did I just stop talking? As soon as I start talking, y'all not even typing anymore. Y'all listening to me? Is that? Oh, y'all just listening? Okay. All right. What's up? Okay. Now there y'all go. There y'all go. Okay. Yeah. You know what? It's such a huge difference. By the way, I do like the intimacy. I do like the low. I do like the slow pace here, because I'm not saying I'm not complaining, but it's the chat is on my second channel, on my political channel, is starting to go up and up and up, and I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Whereas it's time to like put it on a little slow mode even more. So I put this on 10-second slow mode to stop the trolls, but now YouTube has a new feature that you have to be subscribed for 10 minutes to comment, and I activated that, so that's another way of stopping the trolls. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so let's see here. Question number 1. I have a problem, and since your personality is in direct opposite of mine, I thought I'd ask you. I am afraid of confrontation, and I always end up ghosting men. I am talking to when I lose interest. I am really introverted and a shy person, and sometimes I just don't like talking to people. I can relate. I can go a month without talking to anyone and be just fine. I am upfront with them from the start when we meet for the first time, and I say to them that sometimes I disappear and may or may not resurface again. But I don't want to end things like that anymore. I don't want to ghost guys anymore, and I just want to end things peacefully. However, I just don't know what to say without being awkward or hurting them in doing so. I feel really bad for it afterwards, especially when they're still trying to keep in touch. Please tell me what to do about this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm a very direct person. So I've never ghosted anyone. I've shot lots of blanks. I have sometimes on rare occasions, I have given a man my number because he was like, I'm gonna call you now. And because they do that thing now where you get their number and then they text you to make sure it's the right number. But then when they do that, I always put do not answer every time. So that's not considered ghosting. I believe that you have to get over being awkward, and you do that by just either telling them the truth or tell them a big old lie. Okay. Now you gotta be creative because a lot of men are thirsty, honey. A lot of men are thirsty. That whole I'm a lesbian thing don't work. That whole I got a man don't work. You could be married and they don't care. So hell, I've seen women say I'm HIV positive. That's what condoms are for. They have no standards, these men. These men are just absolutely horrid. Hashtag not all. So you have to say something like, you have to, like, if you if you talk to a guy, this is where you got to do a lot of work, but it's not really a lot of work, but it'll pay off in the end. You have to find out what their personality is. Now, believe it or not, this is going to shock you guys. I don't, and I have never in any of my intimate relationships did any DNS, any domination, none of that. None of that. It's strictly vanilla. But I have used that to get men to leave me alone that don't take the hint. You know, when you tell them, hey, this is not working out, you know, you want this, I want that. And then they think like, well, you know, we could be friends. Like, what? I don't see the purpose of being friends. And then, you know, they constantly were kind of harp on you. So I remember, and this worked every time. I would actually take pictures of my cane or my bullwhip or my floggers, and I'll go, have you ever felt this on your back? You know, and they'll go, no, I ain't into that crazy S. And I'll go, oh, you'll like it if I do it to you. And you'll scare them off. It has never failed me at all. When you talk about, now I'm not, now in this day and age, hold on, I gotta make a caveat here. This happened in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s. The simp level was not high like it is now. Right now, the simp level is beyond out of control. So you have to see if this is the type of person who got an ego thing about him, because you're going to probably run into some guys go, ooh, I never tried that and stuff like that. Or if you find out that he's a family man who loves to talk about his mother, then you could just basically start trashing his mother. See, here's the deal. Chase a man away if he doesn't know how to take the hint to go away on his own. And I would say treat them badly, but that's not your personality. You say you're very introverted, you're afraid of confrontation. So just talk about his mama. If he loves his mama, talk about her. If he loves his daddy, talk about them. Just talk about anybody they love in a very derogatory way, and they'll leave you alone. They'll just think you're just a bad person. Because if you don't know how to use your words and just tell them straight up, like, listen, I'm not interested in you anymore. This is not a good thing for me. But, you know, if you call me or you text me, I'm not going to answer the phone. So I just want you to know this is, and that's not ghosting. When you tell someone this is not going to work for whatever reason, you can say anything actually. But men are, from my experience and every woman I know, when it comes to men getting the hint, they just don't. Now I notice men are really good, not all. But I know when men just not interested, they do give you the signs. You just don't pay attention to it, just like they don't pay attention to it. But men have such a low tolerance, has such a higher tolerance for abuse. And they will accept a lot of craziness, even when I don't think they have the appreciation for honesty. If you just come up and tell them, you know, hey, this isn't going to work, most of them will take that as a challenge to force you or bug you or harass you into liking them. This is a very bad trait within the dark community. Hence why I tell y'all, leave them type of men alone, for the most part. And, you know, just find out what type of person you're dealing with and see what it is he like, and just trash what it is he like. If you don't know how to say, hey, you know what, like I told you, but I'll still say tell them ahead of time that you're flaky. Still tell them ahead of time that you may, disappear. You may, lose interest. Tell them ahead of time. I don't think you should keep that to yourself. You continue to tell them ahead of time you're going to do that. So when you do eat flaky, they were forewarned. What I don't like about men and women today is that when they are told the truth, they don't believe the person. People show you who they are, and most of the time people don't even believe it. They say whatever they got to say for whatever reason to believe something else. And it's kind of stupid. It's like, and that's why you kind of deserve what you get, because they did tell you who they are. You just decide to see something else. So, I would have to say that if you have a hard time telling the truth, and so you don't want to ghost them because you say you feel bad when they're trying to reach out to you. I imagine you would, because like I said, I've never ghosted anybody. I don't have to. I use my words. But if you're the type of person who just don't want to be honest but you don't want to ghost them either, then make them repulsive about you. Just do something. Hell, eat a whole bunch of garlic and go and just eat a whole bunch of garlic and be like, and be up in their face some, hi, baby, give me a kiss. Don't take a bath. Do something. I mean, you got the repulsive. That'll do it. What my chat saying? What? Listen, you just got to do something to make them go away. You ain't got to worry about ghosting him no more. He'll ghost you. And you be like, yeah, all right. Oh, man. 10 days to lose a man. I'm just telling you, there are so many ways to just make him run away, because a lot of times if you tell them the truth, they just don't want to go. I wouldn't be able to do that because of the secondhand embarrassment. I mean, here's the deal. If you're not the type of woman who don't have problem, which is very rare, okay, it's like most of y'all in here, the overwhelming majority of the women here are betas, but you're supposed to be betas, okay? You're supposed to be betas because you're women, you're nurturing. So this is where I have to vicariously listen to or look at my beta or more of my feminine natured, soft, nurturing female friends that are nice and soft. Like I'm fire, they're water. And so I have to look at how they're dealing with things, and that's that, And also, I'm sorry. Oh, girl, hold on. I just thought of the best way to get rid of these guys that you don't want. I'm sorry. You know what? Scratch everything I just said. If you're with a guy and you just decide you don't like him, and you tell him this doesn't seem like it's working. I don't think I'm gonna want to stay friends. It's just you. It's me, not you. And they stick around. Just milk them for money. You warned them ahead of time. You warned them, so make them take you to lavish restaurants. Make them take you shopping, and if they don't, we'll be like, well, call me when you got some money to take me shopping. Make it worth your while, since they don't know how to take the hint. I mean, to me, that's a win-win. Okay, that's a win-win. But like I said, a lot of these guys just don't know how to take no for an answer. And so I would say, when you're ready to just, go your own way or whatever, or you want to just like not interested, then tell them the truth. And if they continue to come around, milk them, because that's what they want. And I mean, that's the best position you get. So like, if you don't want to do all the other stuff I said, then go that route. Okay. All right. Let's get to the next one. Okay. All right. How can I come up with better responses for the questions from people, whether potential romantic interests, eventually I will, of course, share with the man I am interested in, or acquaintances? What do you do? Where do you work? Do you work? What do you do for work? I find this question so rude in situations where my occupation is totally irrelevant, such as at the gym or the supermarket. It's never irrelevant. It's very relevant. It's always relevant. Or at volunteering activities where we're there on the same level doing the same thing, working out, shopping, volunteering, etc. I've had men ask me this. When I said, "Why do you ask?" he said, "As a conversation starter." Yeah, I agree with him. It is a conversation starter. I think it is mindless conversation starter and has little to do with my worth as a person. Well, no, that's not true. Are you a prostitute? If you're a street prostitute, are you at high caliber? Are you, what does that make you? So to sit up here and say that my work does not show who I am as a person, it does. Okay? If I go up to a guy, then I don't understand. This question right here I'm really floored, because I will always ask this of guys, because I want to know what type of man I'm dealing with. Imagine if you're at a job, even if I had no interest in the guy, it's a good conversation. What do? Oh, I'm a pimp. And I'm a cartel. I'm a member of M13. You don't think that's relevant? Come on, girl. Come on. Another man asks, "Where do you work? What business is that of yours?" I said, "Self-employed," which I could have said I work locally in this state, but I didn't because I didn't want to prompt more questions. Saying, "What is it a business of yours?" make you look like a bitch. And plus, not only that, but if you're just not interested in having a conversation with people, then make yourself unavailable to have conversations. And you know how to do that. Put headphones in your ear. Put headphones on your ear. Don't make eye contact. Keep that resting bitch face. But if you are having men approach you, then that is part of talking, is sharing what it is about yourself. I think it is rude because people ask this question. I don't. I think it's rude that you don't want to answer this question. I have been maneuvering ways to answer that are honest and not passive aggressive, but get the point across that I don't wish to share that information anyone. I thought it would be fun of you ask me that. I bet you don't think it's fun now, because for context, I'm a photographer, artist, and I have several ways of procuring income. You're ashamed. You're ashamed. You're ashamed of what you do. Women who are not ashamed of what they do don't have a problem telling everybody. You feel insecure about being a photographer. You really do. You're a proprietor teaching video editing, photography, and programming. To be plain, I sometimes answer I'm a photographer, but then that could lead to more questions. I don't understand the problem. People ask me what I do all the time. And if they're a libtard, look, hold on. I let them know all the time. Hey, I'm a political commentator. Hey, and you know what the next question come after that? Oh, what type of politics? Right wing. Oh, And therefore, I love saying that because I want to see that facial expression. If they go, oh, then I know I'm dealing with a libtard. If they go, hell yes, Sister Trump 2020. Well, they don't say that anymore because I haven't told it in this year. But back then, like last year, when that last time somebody asked me, they were like, hell yes, Sister Trump 2020. Then I was like, brother, sister, I want to be of like-minded people. So I have no problem telling people what I do. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of being a YouTuber. I'm proud of being a political commentator. But if you're not proud of it, you're gonna find it repulsive, and you're gonna find it a shame to tell people that what you do is a photography, because it is a conversation starter. I always if a guy is coming up in my face and he starts asking me questions, I always ask, so what do you do? Because I want to know what type of person. What you do determines what type of person you are to me. If you say, oh, I own a landscaping business, I'm going, ooh, self-employed. He knows the ups and downs. We're going to get along good business-wise. Or even if he's just a platonic friend, I know I can come to him for some business advice. If he says that he works as a nurse at a hospital, oh, that lets me know he's nurturing. That lets me know he cares. That lets me know he's a giver. Okay? If he lets me know that he's a security officer or a police officer, oh, okay. Oh, he has no problem protection. What you do tells a lot about who you are. And if you are ashamed of telling people what you do, then you are insecure in it. You are ashamed of it. Because I don't understand why anyone be ashamed of being a photographer. There's nothing to be ashamed about it. There's nothing to be ashamed about that. But everybody, that is something that's such the norm. What do you do? I don't understand why that's so secretive. And it's not rude at all. It's very, 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 very common. It's very common for a man, even for women. It's common for both genders to say, what do you do? Because it's very interesting to see what you do. Because here's the deal. If you don't think it's important, okay? If you don't think that this is a very insightful answer, then I dare you to do this. When someone asks you, what do you do? Say, oh, I'm a photographer. And see their facial expression versus, what do you do? Oh, I'm a hoe. I sell it on the corner every weekend. By the way, I got a 30% off special going on tonight. You interested? And see their facial expression. It tells who you are. It tells a lot about you and how people will relate to you. If a guy go, oh, you know what I'm saying? If you say that, that's just show you what we do for a living tells a lot about who we are. But if you feel that being a photographer is insignificant or you are ashamed of it, then you ain't gonna want to talk about it. That is just how it is. It's always that way. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, another question here's something else you ladies don't understand either. You know another question that is very common for men to ask? Are you married? If they don't see a ring on the finger, it doesn't mean anything. And you know what the second conversation is? Do you know what the second question is? Do you have kids? Now, I remembered a woman who was very ashamed and was offended that people asked if she had kids. You know why? Because she had 2 of them. She had 2 kids. And she was ashamed of being a single mother. So she hated when men asked if she had kids. You would think she would be proud of her children. But that which you are not secure about, that's what you will, if you have some shame, if you have some insecurities, then you're going to not want to talk about it and you're going to find it rude. You know what I'm saying? We don't ask men their penis size when we meet them. They don't ask us how much we weigh. That's rude. No man goes up and go, hey, baby, how much you weigh? That's rude. Now, that's rude. That's rude. We don't go, hey, how hung are you? Or are you hung at all? That's rude. But what you do for a living is not rude. Come on, girl. All right, let me see what y'all saying in the comment section. I used to be embarrassed by what I do for a living. Now I'm proud of what you do. What you do, Dorothy? Being a photographer specializing for headshots or couples is not a bad job if you know how to make the client look good. We need photographers. I don't understand this. Like, what? We need photographers. Everybody needs a photographer. I don't understand how that is something to keep close to your chest. Okay? You know what's good to keep close to your chest? Oh, I'm a professional dominer. That's something you don't tell people. That's something that you keep to yourself. Cause it's I'm ashamed. Well, when I did it, I was definitely was something I'm not gonna tell everybody. Good thing I had owned a health business at the time that was very lucrative though. So it was like, I know how it is to be ashamed of something when you're in a different type of atmosphere. Stay at home mommy. Oh Lord. Why would you? I don't think anybody should be ashamed of being a stay at home mommy. I can't tell you how many times I've needed photographers in the past to take headshots, especially when I was doing speaking engagements. I needed photographers so bad, and I needed a photographer who knows how to take pictures of black people. You understand this? That's a different type of skill. And okay, I'm about to say something that's gonna piss people off. I don't care. Black women are good at taking pictures of black people, but I have yet to meet a black woman who knows how to show up on time. And when she shows up late, I'm mad and I'm angry, and it shows in my face, and I got an attitude. So I always find other races. This is in the past now because I don't need them now. I don't need a photographer now, but other photographers in the past who show me a portfolio of them taking different types of races, and it's always a liberal white man. I don't know what that's all about. But the best photographers I have ever had were liberal white men. Liberal white men. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the soy, but hunty, I have had, not only do they show up on time, not only are they professional, okay, because they're not bringing their damn crying ass baby with them on their job. They are lit when it comes to taking pictures of black folks. They know what to do, and they know your facial expression. And there was this one guy. He was so good, but it was frustrating for him to take pictures of me because he was always pushing on the shutter button. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, "Oh, you're so animated," and then it would get me so mad. My mom majored in criminal justice, but she decided to stay at home mom once she became pregnant for me. And she was happy. She has a job now, but she wasn't ashamed. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. It's just that, it's not a rude question at all. It's not a rude question. Asking if you're married, asking if you have kids, all of these questions are personal, but they are necessary to see if a guy wanna deal with anything. Skitty, look, Skitty. Lick, lick, lick. Hold on, what is... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Look, skitty, skitty, skitty. Look, 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 look. Look. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
Boom! Headshot!
I am so happy with this. Where have you been on my life stream deck? Courtesy of the Engaged Few, by the way. Look at that. The Engaged Few, okay? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So yeah, I got it. That thing is it is fancy. I was like so happy I have been looking for this thing for so long. And listen, it's just plug. It's just a plug in. I downloaded the software. It is so easy to use. Now, first of all, this thing does a lot of things, but I only need it for the soundboard. I don't need it for other stuff too. But this is so, like, I'm so tempted. I got 2 extra buttons that needs to be used, and I'm like, I don't know what to use that for. So, all right, let's go to the next question. Okay. I'm a 35-year-old woman who have gone through emotional torture since before the pandemic. My therapist and I were taking yesterday. I think you meant talking yesterday. We're talking yesterday, and she asked me, do you love yourself? I don't think that I do. I didn't have an answer at the time and actually just remained silent. I know what I deserve and I know what I won't take, but I don't love myself. I don't know how to get the motivation to go to the gym like you do. I used to be religious about going to the gym, but I stopped. How do you get back into the gym? How do you love yourself? How did you start the journey of self-love? I know that I used to love myself. I don't know what steps to get started from. Can you give me insight on how to do this? Okay, it's a lot to unpack here. If you were religious about going to the gym, because I can relate to this, then you said you used to love yourself when you were going to the gym religiously, that's probably when you were loving yourself. You was probably loving yourself a lot. You were probably loving yourself a lot when you go into the gym. And that happened with me, actually. I would have to say when I just stopped going to the gym and I started to allow the discrimination against me as a political streamer was getting to me. It was bothering me mentally, and it's like I kept getting knocked down, had to get back up, get knocked down, and that started to weigh on me. And I started to gain weight. I wasn't eating right. A lot of this happened, and so you would have to, I don't think I can't say I hated myself, but I would have to say my self-love went down. So what do? Well, the first thing you have to do, and I know how this is, you got 2 choices. You can go back to the gym as is, and trust me, I took that humble pie. It was humiliating, but I have redeemed myself. Now, I did lose 20 pounds prior to going to the gym because I didn't want to be that overweight, because when my gym is used to seeing me fit, to come there that thick and big like that was just so humbling. It was just such a But anyway, I went out and started walking in the morning, or I walk at night. I speed walk for an hour, and then I did the vegan version of a keto. And I made sure I got rid of all sugars. So that's why I started getting on the stevia. As you guys know, I'm a big proponent of stevia, and I don't have cravings for sweets anymore. The last time I had something sweet was on my birthday. It was a tiramisu, but that's usually unheard of. I usually will have something sweet ever since then, and that's because my protein shakes are with chocolate stevia that I don't have that. So once you start doing that, you got to go ahead and get back in the gym. So you either lose several pounds before going to the gym, or you go to the gym as is. Either way, you're going to go to the gym out of shape, and you're just going to have to bite that bullet. If everybody at your gym knows you like they know me, you're just going to have to go, hey, let myself go. I'm back in the gym. I know what to do, this, that, and the other. As you begin to work out and work up, then your self-esteem will begin to raise again. Because when you are so used to looking at, and I'm speaking from experience, people say, nobody has ever been truly happy with their body. The hell you say? For so many years, I was ecstatic about my body. I was so proud that I had mirrors all over this house, and I always walked around nude, okay? Because I loved looking at my body. There's this thing said in the bodybuilding community, I want to look good naked. Baby, I looked very good naked. And it wasn't for no man. It was for me. I enjoyed looking at my body in the mirror. I mean, and then I remember specifically, it was in 2018 when I started to gain weight. I started taking those mirrors down, and talking about walk around naked. Nope, that stopped immediately. So you start to watch the things that you used to do, and you notice that you stopped doing those things. And so when the mirrors started coming down, and I knew something was going on, and then you hit that low point, but you got to get back up and get back on the horse again. And that's when I got back into the gym, lost the weight. Okay. I would have to finish this project in this house before I go back to getting that muscular tone that I love so much. I don't think I'm going to be as muscular, but I do believe I would get close to it. And then that's when I'm probably at my happiest. And I think you should do the same thing, is get back into the gym. Because if you said that's where you used to love yourself, unless something traumatic happened. Now, if something happened to where you had a bad breakup, see, this is the reason why I need you all to call me so I can ask if something else happened that makes you not love yourself now. If you used to love yourself, then what happened besides you not going to the gym that makes you not love yourself? Something happened. If it isn't the fact that you're going to the gym and you no longer look like you used to look when you were in your peak stage in going to the gym religiously, because I know what going to the gym religiously is. I love going to the gym so much. I hated my off days, but you have to take off days, and in order for the muscles to heal and regroup. I hated off days. I loved the gym so much. It was my church, and I felt so wonderful there. You got to get back into that. So you're just going to bite that bullet, or go to another gym. It's up to you, but I'm not the type of person, and it sounds like you're not the type of person who can work out in the house. See, some people, not many, can have the motivation to do all their workout in the house. I can't. The only thing I got in this house is a treadmill, and that's the only thing I can sometimes get on. Okay, but I love walking outside. I like leaving outside the door, and I like walking. I like doing those things and just exercising outside. I'm an outside person, and I like going into the gym, because when I go into the gym, I'm not the type of person that want to just talk all day. Okay, and I'm not the type of person who just want to just associate with other people. I go there to work out. That's what I'm all about. And so once your body starts getting back into a fit state, then love comes right back. But I don't know if anything else has hurt you or came in. You're gonna have to without knowing any more context with you. I don't know. That's the only thing I can say. I can ask because I don't know what else is going on. But yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so let me see what my chat is saying. The gym is in my area are requiring full vaccination, so I have to go to another gym. Oh, that's right, Lucas. You're in the Blue City, aren't you? Wait a minute. You're in my workout days always make me feel good. It makes everybody feel good. I know I feel awesome. Oh, Canada. You're in Canada. Oh, okay. You're in Canada. America, America. That's so me. When gyms were closed during the lockdown, I hated home workouts. The gym has everything for me. Absolutely. The gyms have so much for it's like I would never buy all that equipment. Even if I had a lot of money, it's something about being in the gym with other people around you. Mark my words, if any business start pulling that vaccine crap on me, I'm boycotting. Yeah, Sean, I like boycott with your money. Be like, you want me vaccinated? Okay, bye. Hell, my gym don't even make you wear a mask when everybody was all paranoid last year. Hey, Jasmine, what's up? Okay. I live in the country, so I get a elliptical and I go for walks. It's so nice. I love walking outside. Listen, this is why I love the heat. Like, people are like, oh my God, it's too hot in Georgia. If you go first thing in the morning, it's that nice, it is humid here, but I freaking love it. It's that humid, that slight humid, like you smell the dew from the grass and everything like that, and you just see all the wildlife animals early in the morning. Holy smokes, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I freaking love it. Love it. Love it. So I'm here for it. Anyway, okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. I'm a 27-year-old conservative who's currently dating a wonderful man. He's 29 years old for almost 3 years now. You're dating for 3 years, girl? What'd I tell y'all about that? Listen, hold on a second. Ladies, what'd I tell y'all? If y'all not married, when y'all court each other and y'all decided to be monogamous, he knows after 6 months whether he wants to be your husband or not. But if y'all go past a year and there is no ring, either he or you don't want to get married. It's always the case. Either he don't want to marry you or you don't want to marry him. But y'all know after a year. He knows after 6 months, but something should be decided. A wedding date or engagement ring should be on there after a year. So, Miss Conservative. Okay, we talk about our future, and I anticipate he will ask me to marry him soon. Currently, I live with him, and we split the mortgage payment, utilities equally. His name is on the house and he paid the down payment. Then it's his house. Wait a minute, what? We split the mortgage payments, the utilities equally. His name is on the house and he made the down. It's his house! Wait a house and he paid the down payment. It's his house. You should say, we live in his house. Wait a minute. What y'all think about this? What y'all saying about this? Oh my God, Reveneer. Oh my God. Reveneer is... Oh, I thought it was me. I thought it was me. Reveneer said, so she's paying rent on his house. Oh my God, I thought it was me. Woo. Okay. All right. I had an alpha woman think the same way I think. Whew. Okay. All right. Here we go. No, that's okay. Never mind. I'm back, y'all. I needed an alpha woman to mirror my thoughts, because I'm like, why did you phrase it that way? It's his house. It's his house. Yes, of course he's going to pay a down payment on his house. Of course his name is going to be on his house because it's his house. Woo, you ladies got me where y'all ladies are something else. All right, let me move on, because that's not what she's writing me about. Here's the thing. He makes a lot of he makes a lot of more money. Oh girl, come on now. He makes a lot of more money than. Okay, he makes a lot of money. She didn't write the sentence right. I have a good job too and make a solid living, more than most women my age. That said, it makes me very uncomfortable to think that we will someday share a bank account. I would love to be a stay-at-home mom for the beginning of my children's life, but the thought of relying on him fully to support me or family makes me extremely anxious. What did I say? What did I say? You just proved me right, girl. What did I say? I said, if there is no ring on your finger after a year, I've always said this, did somebody don't want to marry the other person? And now it looks like you're the one who's not in a rush to marry him. Because let me tell y'all, so-called conservative women, if you're in a monogamous relationship where both of you guys agree that this is going to lead to marriage, and after a year, now I told you he knows after 6 months, but give him a year. After a year, there is no proposal. He don't want you or you don't want him. And y'all been dating for 3 years. You just said y'all been conservative. You've been living with him in his house. Please understand that. You've been living in his house. That's his house. Not your house. That's his house. Okay. He paid a down payment on his house. His name is on his house. It's his house. So you're living in his house. Not your house, his house. So, you are anxious about relying on him financially, and the fact that he makes more money makes me think that he is not responsible with his money. Or something you're hiding. I know this stems from watching my parents when I was younger. My mom was also a stay-at-home mother during my childhood, and I recall my dad complaining about how my mom spent a lot of the money he brought home. Always going shopping, always buying frivolous things. Meanwhile, he would come home with a new car at random. This is when I really need to talk to this is when I really need to talk to you, because I'm like, what you mean he brings a new car at random? Like what? Random how? Once a year? Once every 5 years? What's random? It sounds like your mama just went sprints with just buying everything. instead of taking care of the bill. I don't know. I'm just assuming here because it's so hard. You guys don't leave me very detailed information. Anyway, my dad made a very comfortable living, but criticized my mom regardless. I love my parents, but my view on money is unhealthy because of how they spoke about it. Okay. I am so scared thinking of starting a family as a stay-at-home mother and solely relying on him financially. I feel like this is holding me back from fully embracing the idea of marriage for life. Don't get married. Marriage is not for you. As you said, and I agree, when I get married, it should be for life. He's great, but I just don't know what to do about this financial block. What is your advice on how to move past it? Don't get married. Let me tell you why I don't want you to get married. Because I have not heard, you just admitted that you have some issues stemming from your childhood. And if you watched me, you know that the number one thing I tell you ladies is that you go see counseling. Go get some help for that. You haven't even mentioned that at all doing this, doing this process. And it sounds like your boyfriend could be like your dad. I don't know much about anything because you guys just send me this small sample, which I got more questions upon more questions, but he's not the one, because if he was, you would have been married already. So you can it's up to you what you want to do from here on out. Because for you to be anxious now, and also, who says you guys got to share bank accounts? Now, let me just say this. Hold on, lady. Let's be clear, ladies. Those of you who are business women, okay? Let me be clear, okay? I got my money. He got his money. And then we can have a joint account together. But if you think I'm going to put all of my money and I expect him to put all of his money in a joint account, what? What you say, Willis? No. No, what? This is only for women who have never worked and are stay-at-home mothers. Or women who stopped working and they weren't really making no money, really no big deal money, and then they stopped wanting to be a stay-at-home mom. Girl, you making money. So if you as a woman you just bragged, you said, I too have a good job and making a solid living, more than most women my age. So you're making a good 6 figures. My question to you is, where's your money? Now, if you like your mama, which like mama like daughter appears to me, this is what I'm feeling. You don't have money management skills, and that's the reason why you're scared, because you suck at saving money. You suck at what you should spend it on. See, the reason why he ain't complaining, because you wasting your money, not his money. Don't get married. You can waste your money all you want to. But the thing about it is, what you're really afraid of is that when you get married to him and you have to rely on his finances, you can't be spending all that money in Starbucks. I hope you ain't going to no dang on Starbucks, because we as conservatives don't do Starbucks. But you could be spending money on petties, manicures. You could be spending your money on purses. You could be spending your money on so whole bunch of stupid stuff like your mama. But the reason why it's not an issue is because it's your money. You're making enough money to spend money on stupid stuff. It don't faze him because it ain't his money. But you're afraid that once you start working to raise a child, that you buying money on stupid stuff going to have to stop because now he gets to dictate to you how you spend your money. Damn right. He is the homemaker now. He's bringing home, he is now who you guys are financially relying on. If you want to spend money on anything, then hunty, I suggest you learn how to put a lot of money to the side for the next 10 years so you can spend money on whatever you want. But it sounds like you don't even have no money to even save for a year because you suck at saving money just like your mama. So you are a terrible person to marry. I don't care. If you ladies get mad at me, I'm sorry. But it's the truth. If I'm wrong, we can talk about it. You can call, you can send me an email, and then we can have a recorded conversation for the show. But I have yet to see. Here's the deal. How did you learn how to manage your money? Because apparently your daddy had a problem with the way your mama was spending money. So of course, who are you gonna learn how to deal with money with? Who are you gonna learn how to deal with? You just admit that you learned how to deal with money from your parents. So you got your boyfriend, not your fiance. Shameful, very shameful. But your boyfriend, again, not your fiance. Your boyfriend is like your dad, and you are like your mother. So therefore, this is a recipe for disaster. Don't get married. And if you do get married, don't quit your job. Don't be no stay-at-home mama. Because you got too many. The thing about it is you, first of all, you should have your butt in counseling right now. You got a lot of issues, okay? Second of all, you need to go to a money management course, and you need to have a person to oversee your finances. But I don't think you're going to do that part because it sounds like you don't want to give up control. And the fact that you say, here's the part right here. This is the sentence that just shows me you're not marriage material. I'm just sorry you got too much baggage. I am so scared thinking of starting a family as a stay-at-home mother and solely rely on him financially. If he's making a lot of money, this is what you said earlier. He makes, first of all, your sentence is kind of messed up, but you said in the first sentence, he makes a lot of money. And then you bragged about making a solid living, that you also got a good job, and you make more money than most women your age, and you are 27 years old. So that means you're making a good 6 figures, maybe even more. How in the hell are you making all that money and he making all that money, and then you don't even have a nest egg for food, stuff you want to buy? This is just a mess. And like I said, 3 years? Y'all been in a relationship for 3 years and there ain't no ring on that finger, girl? Don't get married. And if you do get married, because a lot of times you're going to do what you want to do, you can't quit your job. Because guess what? He's going to make your life hell because you spending money like your mama. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. That's my suggestion. Prove me wrong, but I would love to talk about it with you further. But like I said, I'm not going to, I know you want to, oh, hold on. I didn't even read the full, I didn't even read the last sentence, y'all. Sorry. Here we go. She got 2 more sentences and I didn't read it. Once I started seeing like, I don't want to rely on him financially, I started getting into the recommendation for myself, for me to her. The last 2 sentences, I feel like this is holding me back from fully embracing the idea of marriage for life. I did read this, didn't I? As you said, and I agree, when I get married, it is said to be for life. He's great, but I just don't know what to do about this financial block. I remember reading this. What is your advice on how to move past these anxieties? Don't get married. You got issues. You don't know how to money management. You suck at money. And the fact that you make a lot of money is a reason why it's not obvious. See, when you don't make that much money and you suck at money, it shows. You in a lot of debt. You got your phone ringing off the hook with bill collectors. You hate to go to your mailbox. But when you make the type of money you do, you could just spend it on a whole bunch of stupid stuff and it ain't no big deal. Because you live in his house, paying half of the bills. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what my chat is saying here. Oh boy. She's helping to pay his mortgage. He's pocketing that change. She signed up for it. How big is his property? We don't know. He works for a dealership. We don't know. How old is she again? 27. Seek counseling. Yep, she needs counseling. My cousin got a joint account with her boyfriend before they even move in together. Don't ask me why. I would, women, listen. Like I said, if you work at McDonald's or you work at Waffle House or Walmart or something like that, and you meet your man and he wants you to be a stay-at-home mom, or you think it's best that both of y'all agree that you should be a stay-at-home mom, absolutely you're going to need a joint account. You're going to need access to money to go grocery store shopping and everything like that. When you own a business, when you have a good job, in her case, she has a very, very good job. He should not put all his money in no joint account, and neither should you. He has his account, his private account. You have your private account, and together you guys have a joint account. Together. And that joint account, you all should agree of what type of percentage you put in that joint account automatically. So you have an automatic withdrawal. You have an automatic withdrawal from both of your private accounts. So for you to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend all my money with my good job, and then I ain't gonna have no money left, so let's go ahead and have a joint account. No, hell no. But he's a man, he's gonna more likely sign up for that stupidity. But yeah, I don't see y'all getting married. I just don't. This is crazy. Those women do poorly in retirement if they get divorced. Yes, true, Kendra. Dude's winning the lottery, he might not even marry her. If he hasn't asked already after 3 years, I don't think, if they're both conservative. These are not two liberals now. These are not two liberals. These are two conservatives. These are two conservatives, so it sounds like to me that they don't want to marry each other, because we already see she don't really want to marry him because he reminds her of her father, which is usually the case. Women marry their dads unless they break that cycle. That's what counseling is for. Joint account in a relationship should be used to pay the bills and save for furniture, whatever. Each person should have their own savings too. Exactly. And for this situation, this is what I'm saying. For this situation, this is what I'm saying. She has a very good job. She has to be making 6 figures. And it sounds like to me, he might be at the either high 6 figures or the 7 figures. So he should have his own private account. She should have her own private account, and they should both have a joint account. And maybe 25% of their savings should go into that joint account that they both have access to. But I don't think she's good with money. Sneaky Cats, why did you change your name? So there's that. Yeah, that's my advice on this one here. So, but like I said, if anybody, I'm reading your questions, you want to talk to me about it, holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Oh man, I'm on my last one, guys. What time is it? Jeez, I went through these pretty quickly, didn't I? This is my last question. Okay, so here we have another one. My boyfriend and I broke up last April because of his depression. I asked him about the future and he just feels so lost and can't think about his future, not just our relationship. He even thinks of quitting his job. He told me that sometimes he would forget to eat. I really think that he is not lying to me and that this is serious. Why would you say that? That's why would you where did that come from? I really think that he is not lying and this is serious. Why would you put that in there? He is a very quiet person and he admits that he is not good with expressing his emotions. He apologized to me and said he doesn't want to burden me with his problems. I love him a lot and I want to help him, but he is pushing me away. Stop trying to be his mother. Stop trying to fix broken men. After we broke up, he would react to my stories and send me messages sometimes. But later on, he stopped talking. When I try to reach out, he won't respond, but he would read my messages. I tried, he doesn't want to deal with you. Why? See, remember when I said that men can't take the hint? This is a female who can't take the hint. I tried calling him, but he told me he is not okay and don't want to talk. What makes me so sad is that he has the energy to go out with his friends and ride bicycles and go to the water park. Along with eating out at the pub. But he can't talk to me. Girl, when you gonna get the hint? I think I'm the only person who knows that he's going through something. No. You're being played, boo-boo. He is not really good with dating and intimacy. Says who? Where you get this? Is that what you're telling yourself? Right now, I'm starting to feel a little better. But there are times that I feel bad that he's not in my life, especially when I see his Instagram and Twitter accounts showing that he's having a good time going out with his friends. What do you think? He doesn't want you, girl. Take the hint. He's not into you. Now, when I read this the first time and I said, and you put in, I really think this is not lying. I really don't think he is not lying and that this is serious. Made me realize he's lying. He's a liar. Makes me realize that you're lying too and you're doing this cope mechanism. You're doing this cope. This is you talk about, you know how the broken pill always talk about cope. This is coping. I don't think he's lying. I think he's serious about this one. He's lying. He's lying. And the fact that you, first of all, girls, I would love to just slap you out of this. Why do you have the need to want to get a broken man? Even if this is true, which I don't think it is. I mean, okay, maybe I'll play along. Maybe he does have some psychological, emotional issues. Okay, if he does, which I don't believe he does, but if he does, that's not your problem. How is that your problem? That's not your problem. So you need to mind your business and fix your own stuff. Because the fact is that you attracted this man. Remember I said you are what you attract. You are what you attract. You attracted a really damaged, if everything in this thing is true, you really attracted a very damaged man. A very, very damaged man. And if you attracted this damaged man, then that lets me know about you. You are very damaged too. So you want to fix a broken man, and you're talking about oh, he suffered from depression. That's the reason why we broke up. And, he's not good at expressing his emotions. And he pushes me away, and he doesn't want to talk to me. And I send him messages, and he reads them, but he doesn't respond back. And he used to react to my Instagram stories, and then he just stopped. And then he said he's not really good at talking to me and blah, blah, blah. But I see him all on Instagram and Twitter having friends and having a good time. Having a good time with his friends. The fact that he chose these people to have a good time with and not you tells me he doesn't want to be bothered with you. He doesn't want you to be in his life. I know that's hard. I know that's probably going to hurt because people don't like to be rejected. People hate rejection. It sucks. But that's part of life, and you have to be around people that want to be around you. And this right here should tell you, leave broken men alone. Why would you sitting here saying, I want to be there with him, and, I think about him all the time. Like, I always find this to be true. Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh, ladies, get ready. This is going to hurt. Brace yourself. I always find that women who have a lot of baggage, women who have a lot of issues, love men like this so they can lose themselves in fixing him so that they don't fix themselves. It's always the case. It's always the case. I've never seen an exception to the rule. Never. So you attracted this type of person, so that lets me know that you also have some issues. Maybe you're suffering from depression. Maybe you have some mental issues. Maybe you are just not feeling good and you're not good at expressing your emotions because you didn't tell me your state at all. It was all about him, and I want to be Miss Cap to save a hoe, okay, and basically save him from himself. When clearly he's not interested because the fact that his friends make him happy and you don't? Why doesn't he want to be with you anymore? There's always two sides of both stories, ladies. And I know a lot of times when you ladies tell stories to other women, they automatically take your side. I don't. I just think like a detective. I'm like, you leaving something out. And like I said, the fact that you put in there in the second paragraph, I don't really think he's lying. He makes him a liar. So I don't believe any of this stuff. I'm just saying if this was true, you attracted a man that you wanted to fix because you don't want to fix on yourself. But I just don't believe it. Like, I understand that people, not me, because I don't do this on Instagram because I'm on there, but I don't use it. But I know that some people will use Instagram to show a life that they pretend to live. But, I don't know if these are his friends. I don't think it's no pretending here. When I look at with people on Instagram pretending to be something that they're not, they're usually like in a rental car that's like a sports car, saying that, check out my brand new car. I've seen so many people do this. Rent a car for the weekend that's a sports car, and then they pretend it's their car. Or basically rent out a nice condo and act like that's their house. That's their second house somewhere or whatever. Or take out a loan to be on a lavish vacation and act like they live in that life. I've seen the flexing. But nobody flex with having a good time with their friends, okay? Maybe if you are sad and you want to pretend that you're having a good life or whatever, you want to show that facade, but I don't know. It's even so, I'll play that game with you. Let's say, for instance, this is true. Let's say, for instance, he is pretending to be happy with his friends, but he's really miserable. That still says what he feels about you is pretty low because he rather fake the funk with his friends than with you. Leave him alone. Let him do his own thing. And if I was you, which no woman has ever taken my, when I tell women to block men, I have yet to get one woman to take my advice. They never do it. I would block him. I will block him because he's a distraction. He's a reminder of where you are mentally, where you're vibrating at the moment. And therefore, he's a reminder of what you need to do, and that is to go get counseling. I would just stop trying to fix something that's not, first of all, none of your business. Second of all, this is not your problem. I don't care if he's a junkie. This is not your problem. Who's told you that you're supposed to help a man? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell are you? You're not his mama. And if you got mama issues, then you definitely need to go get counseling. So that's going to be my takeaway from this. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, let's see. Yeah, she needs to move on. She's what is making him depressed. Maybe. Or he used a sad story to get into her pants and then lost it. Oh, Popo girl. Good one. Good one. Ha. Yes. He probably used the sad story about getting in between her legs, and he got it, and now he moving on. Wait, hold on. How is the man is suffering from depression at the water park? How the hell you depressed at a water? You not depressed at a water park. I've learned that it doesn't have to be a partner. If a friend, lover, or is dodging you, or dogging you, and using the I have depression or whatever made it up mental illness, drop them, trash gonna shine and dump. Maybe she's projecting her depression, or that's what I'm saying. I think it's her, but see, when you don't get a chance to talk to these ladies, they get to pull this. They get to get away with a lot that they can't get away with when they talking. And trust me, the few ladies that have talked to me, they know that they can't get away with a lot with me. I am not one of these passive women. Oh, how does that make you feel? Oh, he's such an awful because I really care. I really get into some real hardcore questions. So we are finished, guys. Holy smokes. I thought I had more than I thought I had more than that, but it looks like they were just long. That's the reason why I thought I had a lot, is because it's not that I had a lot. I just had some long ones. Yeah, I just had some long ones. I had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I had 6. I had 6, and one of them were very long. Yeah. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. All right. So what you guys think? So now we just get to talk for the next 29 minutes. I'm not ending it because I'm here for 2 hours. So later, Jasmine. I'm going to bed. I'm debating. I don't know if I'm going to make no, I'm not going to make a, later midnight roll. I'm not going to make a political video, for Monday. I normally make a video for Monday on today, but I'm like, tomorrow we have, Carissa. And she's going to be on my main channel. I don't know why people are all excited. Like, oh, Tree's going to reactivate this channel. No, I'm not. I don't know why they think. Listen, and I'm gonna have to explain it to the knuckleheads when I get on that channel. Like the only reason I have her on that channel is because of the fact that that's where everything started. Like her and Pierre were on that channel when it was 2 versus me. And so she has made a lot of changes since then, and she wants to clear her name. So obviously she needs to clear. It's only good for her to clear her name on the platform where all hell broke loose. Wow, could you imagine how things change after that? Like they broke up, and 3 months later, Pierre marries a woman. Marries another woman that looks just like Charisse. I said, that woman looks just like Charisse. It makes me also think that Pierre, although closeted, because he is a closeted gay, I don't care what anybody says, my gaydar is rarely off, okay? I believe that woman was always in his life, but he was like dangling. What's so amazing though is Pierre must got some money. Let me tell you why I think Pierre got a lot of money. I think Pierre got a lot of money. One, he has custody of his daughter. I mean, kudos for him for that, but good Lord, how bad is the mother? How bad is the mother when you have had custody of your daughter since she was a baby? It makes me think, wait a minute, was the woman bad, or did you have her baby and paid her off? That's possible. That's possible. No, he has a side bro. Well, obviously she was on the side, because you break up with Charisse, and then 3 months later you done married another woman who looks just like her. Ooh, boy. Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna go back and look at that debate. That debate was a hot ass mess, dude. 2 versus me, but I'm telling you, if that was the closest thing I got to Candace Owens, because she was on the other end of Pierre's hot Apple iPad coaching him. I'm horrible at gaydar, but even for me, I could tell Patricia was suspect ever since she was rolling her neck. Yeah! You picked the right one, girl. You picked the right one, girl. You picked the right one, girl. It was like fighting with another woman. I know I Poop Sneaky Cats 01 is gone, but I think Sneaky Cats is a good name. Too many people on Twitch call me Poopy Cats. Believe it or not, my old name got reported on Twitch. What? Wait a minute. I Poop Sneaky Cats is TOS on Twitch? Wow. Wow. Okay, you said no. Okay, well, why did you check? So if they, wait a minute. Hold on. I know it's a delay. I Poop Sneaky Cats is not against TOS. But you didn't like people calling you Poopy Cats. Actually, that's funny. I don't see nothing wrong with Poopy Cats. Why are you ashamed of Poopy Cats? I like the name. I liked it. I don't care what you say. I like the name. It's very funny. It's funny to say. That's what I'm saying. It's a funny thing. It's a funny name to say. I poop sneaky cats. And they call you poopy cats, whatever. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. It is fun to say. He's just being a, I hate when people change their name. And because your name's so long, I don't know, cause I like saying I poop sneaky cats. But it's so long I don't see me keeping it. I remember I changed my name because you said it was too long. Yeah, I do that a lot too. What was your name before Dark Star? I just said that before you said it. I said because it's so long, I doubt that I keep saying it. Yeah, I hate long names, but if it's a silly long name, if it's a silly long name like I poop sneaky cats, that's a funny long. My name got reported, got me banned for 2 days. Also, I agreed it was funny, but poopy cats not my name. Also, sneaky cats is shorter. So I poop sneaky cats is not permitted on Twitch. Ooh. Miss Darkstar 44. You sure it wasn't longer than that? I poop. See, I can't even say I pooped because it makes me look crazy. Sneaky cats. Then I poop sneaky cats is TOS, right? On Twitch then. Then it is against TOS on Twitch. If you got banned for 2 days, then poop sneaky cats is a bannable name. Damn, Twitch is such a fucking goddamn. Oh, now y'all gonna laugh because I said I pooped. See, I can't even say his name. I mean, her name. It's a female, I think. Can't say a couple of words equal ban. Girls in fake hot tub, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to say sneaky cats. I'm gonna have to say sneaky cats because, yeah, as far as I know, also, okay, you are a guy. Okay, I thought you was a guy. Yeah, I poop sneaky cats. Why y'all gotta tell us when you go to number 2? Shut up, Unique Laura. Man, I have not been on Discord all day today. Ugh. And every time I go back, it's got a whole long list of messages.
Boom! Headshot! Boom! Headshot! Boom!
I changed my name too. I used to be Zombie. I hate that name. I hate that name. I'm like Zombie CG31. Blood Crystal is way better. Yeah, I poop sneaky cats is fun. Oh, you sell cats? Hold on. Wait a minute. Sneaky cats, can you stay with a narrative? See the influence you have to, yeah, because I'll say your name. Look at Silver Claus. Silver Claus' name is Jesser. He changed his name from Silver Claus to Jesser, and I refuse to call him Jesser. I call him Silver Claus. Look, you need to keep up with the narrative, sneaky cats. Don't talk about something. No, I'm reading what you're saying. Hold on. Katie gave me a video of some cats. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, she sent me a cat cat. Y'all want to watch this crazy video? Hold on, y'all. Let's see this crazy video. Y'all ready? Okay. All right, hold on a second. Cats. He got 4 cats, y'all. 4 cats. Why does a man have 4 cats? Dude, more than 2 cats, okay? Oh, you know who this is, Popo Girl. And he's married? Popo Girl, it figures you would know who this guy is, right? It figures you would know who this guy is. Nah, hold on, y'all. Listen, apparently y'all never had cats before, okay? I can't have no more than 2 cats. They drive me crazy. I love cats, by the way. Okay? It's me. It ain't you. I don't trust nothing else coming out your mouth. Sneaky cats.
Feel better now? Feel better? Alright, go. Are you feeling it? Wow. That was impressive. You gotta tell me, buddy, what you been doing.
Oh, this is oh my God, not
Come
so
on, normal
close.
Then
I don't like them so
guess
close.
not.
Oh, this
How
is
you
a pretty
feeling, Zeke?
one.
You've not made any noises. Are you okay? Yeah? Good. Was that you, Ziggy?
Okay. No, let me tell you something. I having more than 2 cats. No way, no way. See, when y'all go, oh, there's more cats. Y'all have no idea how it is to live with cats. Now, don't get me wrong. It's like a. The thing I love about cats is that cats sleep a long time. They go somewhere and sleep, but God damn it, when they wake up, if you don't pet them, if you don't give them no attention, if you don't feed them, they're gonna do what they want to do. I mean, yeah, exactly, Unique Laura. 2 cats are more than a handful. They are more than a handful. I'm like, oh my God. Having more than 2 cats, I just couldn't imagine it. I just couldn't imagine it. It would just drive me crazy. It was just, oh my God. It would just drive me crazy. No way. There's no way. There's no way. No way I could have more than 2 cats. No way. 4 cats? 4 different personalities? I would never get any sleep. They'll all be running and you know what? They're assholes. They really are assholes. Sometimes they'll just try to they'll start playing with your hair, or just walking on top of your head, or just sleep on top of your head sometimes. You know what I'm saying? My friend Cookie had 5 cats. 1 is enough for me. Exactly. Exactly. Like, dude, no. Don't get me wrong. I miss having animals. Period. The neighbor before the neighbor I got now, who's absolutely great, but the neighbor I had before then had a pit bull. It was her husband was Hispanic and she was black, and that pit bull loved me. That pit bull, I mean, when I say, and it was a she loved me. I didn't know how to take her when I first saw her. I didn't really, you see a pit bull, you're like, But when she was wagging her tail, I like, okay, I think this pit bull is friendly. So I would just slowly walk to her, and then she would get to the seat, she'll hop up on the gate and start licking my hand. And I'm like, oh, you're friendly, and I'll pet her. And me and her been good ever since then. She just absolutely just gorgeous pit bull, so friendly, so lovable. I mean, them having that pit bull was almost like me sharing their pet, because whenever they put her in the backyard, I'll go out there and play with her. You know what I'm saying? And she's so strong, because she would jump the fence to come into my backyard to chase the squirrels. And of course, she'll catch a couple. But I love that animal. And ever since they moved, I do miss playing with animals, but I'm like, there's no way I'm going to bring a cat in this type of situation. My cat Leroy used to sleep on my head all the time. Miss that. Leroy Jenkins! I think cats with black names are so appropriate. That's why I told y'all Tyrone and what's the one the one that got killed in Florida? Trayvon. Tyrone and Trayvon. I had no idea you knew that reference. I don't know the game. I do know the clip. It was a white guy who did it. World of Warcraft. Is that World of Warcraft? Oh, my baby's name was Crystal. Aw, she was fancy. Darkstar, you named yours Leroy Washington? Yeah. I never owned an all black cat. All my cats have been white. Listen, it's not that I have purposely was looking for cats. Let me tell you how all my cats were white. There was a cat, a grown cat by the Chinese restaurant when I was in college, and I saved that cat and I got her fixed for free because we had a big veterinarian place on my college, and sorry, hold on, I'm missing something. The day I was going to get her fixed, she was already pregnant. So she had the babies, and then I kept one of them, right? I kept one that had different color eyes. One was a green eye, one was a blue eye. So I kept that one and gave the rest of them away. And then I got her fixed. And then when the baby grew up, I got her fixed. So then I had 2 white cats. I love them cats. And when Zeta, the oldest one, died, oh my God, that hurt my heart. I buried it in the backyard. I cremated the youngest one. Well, she's not the youngest one. She lived to be 16. But I cremated her, but I buried the mama in the backyard. And so I love those cats. The only thing, I'm going to tell you what I hate about animals like dogs and cats. They don't live long. But then the thing I hate about parrots, they live too long. Like I had she was just an acquaintance. We were not close at all. And she willed me her parrot. I was so shocked, but I couldn't keep the parrot. And plus, her, she had cancer. So I had no idea she put in the will for me to have that parrot. I made sure I loved the parrot. I was nice to the parrot, but I don't want to keep the parrot as a pet. But anyway, her sister's younger cousin wanted the parrot, so we gave it to her instead. But them things outlive you. They always, like, parrots tend to always outlive their owners. Mine was white, tan, and gray. I had an orange and Siamese. Siamese cats. They are real sneaky. 2008 was a bad year. Lost my cat, lost my mom. Yeah, lost your cat, lost your mom, and Obama got elected. That was an awful year, Dark Star. I'm sorry for you. So, I just went into the vet today and euthanized my... Oh my God, Mr. Milky, I'm so sorry. We're talking about cats and you had to put yours down today? I'm so sorry. Wasn't Leroy... Yeah, he was white. He was part of the party that was playing a raid, talking about their game. Yeah, they all were white. It's okay. I'm at peace with her. She's in a better place. Yeah, but man, well then, you're a guy. I'm a woman, man. Let me tell y'all something. Oh my God, when I had to put, my first cat died of natural causes. But my second cat, we got her euthanized, and oh my God, she had to come to the house. I paid for them to come here and euthanize her. Oh God, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. A part of me is like, I'll never do that again. Because the first time I'm gonna tell you what's the difference. I was in a serious relationship when my first cat died, so it wasn't so hard. But my second cat, that's right before I was going to Germany. It was like a year before I was going to Germany, and I purposely stayed single. And oh God, that was so hard to go through by myself. So I was like, never again, never again. Never again. Never again while I will go through that when I get an animal. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna log off. One of the hardest things was putting down my baby. It is just so hard. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Like, I'm really looking forward to moving, and when that happens, I'm looking forward to establishing, to be involved in another type of community. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, it's just me doing my own thing, and of course I got my loved ones and my best friends and of course my godchildren. But the thing about it is that I want to be more involved in some kind of community, saying more active, be around more people. So there, that's that. I think staying in communication with other people outside of the internet is very healthy, and I think you all should. I think that's something to take into consideration, because I think when I look at people and the stupid stuff they say on the internet, I go, and I think they say these stupid things because they are always on the internet around other stupid people. And when you're a content creator and you get to see all these comments, oh my God, I swear, I can't. So I'm going to be doing that. My motorcycle is in the shop right now, so that's being fixed. So I'm going to start getting back out there active with that. Yeah, now that I, lost some weight, I can get back into my normal, riding clothes. So there's that. All right. Okay, guys. I am going to go. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see. I think I can. Yes. I don't have to. Guys, it looks like. What the heck? Hold on, guys. See details. Oh. Let me mute that song. The heck? Okay. One of my videos did not get monetized because there was a copyright song on there. I'm like, what? Let me get rid of that. Y'all better get my money. That I just found that out. It's like that happened yesterday. It was a content ID played on there. But anyway, yeah, I am going to I don't have to put this in private, so I could just go ahead and log off. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, guys, I am going to go. You all take care of yourselves. Listen, tomorrow, don't forget to be here tomorrow on my main channel. Where did y'all go? Don't forget to be here tomorrow on my main channel for the surviving Brexit with Charisse. That's going to be good. So there's that. But yeah, y'all take care of yourselves, and yeah, I'll see you guys either Saturday for that, or I'll see you Sunday for the political stream. All right, take care, later, taters. Don't forget to see me when y'all come over here on tomorrow, and then and of course I'll see you guys. If you're just here for this content only, I will see you on next Wednesday, right? Yeah, next Wednesday. All right, later, taters.
Now shit is so whack. Nobody to that real hip hop. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, here come Talib Kweli, and I'm banging on your eardrum. What? Now let me get up in it. Wait.